Hey guys, Chad with BAKO'S Custom Lawn, and got another review video for you here. This is the Royal 18 sheet Microcut shredder, and I haven't even opened this yet. Been wanting one of these for a while. This thing does 18 sheets in a single pass, 40-minute continuous runtime, and it's got a 7.4 gallon pull-out waste bin. And it's got casters on the bottom, so it's easy to move around. So anyway, that's what the box looks like. I know my office is kind of small, but anyway, let's get this thing opened up, and we'll see how good it is. Now, I got this at Costco, and again, this is not a paid ad or anything like that. This is just my own review, and if this thing ends up sucking, well, I'll let you guys know. But one thing to note is this box is extremely heavy. And I mean, look at this packing that this thing has. I mean, this is some ridiculous packing. Like, this is like an inch thick padding on here. I guess that's a good thing to keep it protected. Directions, of course. So there's that, and I'll stick that in there. Now, like I was saying, this thing is very heavy. I don't know what the weight is. I probably got it on here somewhere, but it's probably 40 pounds. So when I picked this up at Costco the other day, I grabbed the box thinking it was going to be very light, and it's not very light at all. This thing is built like a tank. But anyway, if you guys are running your business and you need some security, you know, you're shredding documents, or just whatever, bank statements or whatever that you want to get rid of. I think this thing even shreds. I was reading on here. This thing even shreds, like, was I reading that at? DVDs. So yeah, this thing will actually shred DVDs and stuff. So this thing is kind of ridiculous. I don't think I'll be doing that. I mean, for CDs or anything like that. But yeah, this thing's built pretty strong. So I'm going to try and pull this thing out of here. Hopefully it's already all set up. So let's pull it out. I'll probably have it to where I have to put the caster wheels on it or something. I don't know if they'll actually have them on here or not. Yeah, they did got them on. So caster wheels are on. I'm going to tip this thing back up so it's upright. Get this bag off of here. Okay. So it's very sleek on the bottom. That's one thing I noticed right off the bat. Here's the box. So when you're looking for it at Costco, that's what it looks like. And I'm assuming you can order this online as well. It'll probably cost you a little more. So anyway, that goes in the garbage. So yeah, that's what this thing looks like. I'm going to bring it a little closer so you guys can see it. Kind of tilt the camera down. I'm not going to pick this thing up at all because I'll probably end up dropping it. So anyway, it's got a cord. So we're going to pull the cord off of here like this. Throw that away. Like I said, I live out in the country, so I mean, for me, I got like a burning barrel, so I just burn most of my sensitive stuff. But I've been wanting one of these for, like I said, for quite a while. So I can shred stuff if I just want to throw it away. I have that option. So I'm going to plug this thing in here somewhere. Let's find my plug-in. Must have it in my under my desk here somewhere. Let me see. There it is. So I'm going to feed this thing around. So I'm not sure. This must be the front. I'm going to feed it around the back of my desk here, so it's nice and concealed. Alright. Go back behind this. Alright. Okay, so I got this thing plugged in. Now let's see what this thing can do here. See what the directions say first. We'll just kind of take a quick peek at those. Let me raise this camera up just a little bit here so you guys can see me. Okay. The directions out. There isn't much to it. It says operations manual. And it always says keep out of reach of children, blah, blah, blah. Don't stick your finger in it. Basically says keep kids away from it. And yeah, because basically they can stick their finger in here, and we don't want that. So pretty much set up, make sure waste back is completely inserted in the shredder cabinet and that it fits flush with cabinet. Plug power cord into standard 115 volt outlet. To press power button, the LED light should light up. You are now ready to start shredding. Basically, it says when the LED is LED ready light is lit up, it means that it's ready to shred. And basically, when you stick a piece of paper in there, it will it'll start shredding it automatically and stop when it's done. If you have a paper jam, it has a reverse function on here. It's here, reverse or forward. It's got overheating, overload, bin full. So it's pretty much got all these things on here to let you know if there's some kind of a problem. For me, I'm not going to be putting a whole lot through this thing, so I imagine mine won't have that problem. It's got a basket full alarm. Basically says Royal 18MC will shred up to 18 sheets of 20-pound bond paper and will accept paper widths of 8 and 5/8 inches. When shredding small material like envelopes, receipts, or credit card, insert them in the middle of the feed opening. CDs, DVDs should be placed in the designated slot marked CDs and DVDs. So yeah, basically this dang thing will shred a CD or a DVD. So that is pretty darn cool. So I'm going to kick this baby on and see what it does. And I guess I should have checked the basket here. So the basket comes out. It's got one of these little super dry things. You probably get rid of that. And then, like I said, it's got this big basket here. Kind of got a little window in it. I can show you guys that. Got a window on the front so you can see, but it's also got the alarm to tell you when it's full, which is kind of cool, I guess. So this thing, oh yeah, so I basically had this thing out, and the ready light just came on and went off when I pulled the bin out, and then when I put the bin back in, the ready light came back on. So anyway, I've got a sheet here, and I'm going to stick it in here and see what it'll do. So there it goes, sucking it in there, shredding it up. Wow, So that's pretty cool. And that's pretty much it. Got an envelope here. Now this thing will also shred staples, which I can't believe, but everything that you would actually have, you know, if you had a, you know, an 18 count thing of paper and it was stapled together, you could basically run it through here and it would take the staple and everything. Yeah, just basically this thing senses when I'm sticking something in here and it just takes it right in. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's an envelope. And it's extremely quiet. Let's see here, another envelope. Plastic, pretty much plastic and all on that envelope. So yeah, took the whole darn thing. Let's see what else I've got here. I've got an old garbage invoice here, bill, basically. Taking it right in there. I'm actually going to I'm going to take this off the thing real quick so you guys can see this better. We'll flip it around. So, all right. So there's the deal. And now we can look inside the bin. Holy smokes, guys! Look at that. Pretty much just, holy smokes! Look at that. It has just demolished that paper to bits. That's pretty darn cool. Look at that, guys. So anyway, works good. And then, like I said, when the bin's out, the light goes off. So watch when I slide this thing back in here. See the light goes off, and then the light goes back on when the bin's all the way in, which is a good idea. You don't want to make a big mess. So anyway, let's see if I got another envelope here. Here's another envelope I've got. Stick it in there. Check that out. It really makes light work of it, honestly. And like I said, there it is. The light goes off. Slide it back in. The light goes back on. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, but 18 sheet capacity. It runs super quiet. So yeah, so far first impressions are, yeah, this thing's really cool. I mean, it is, like I told you, this thing must weigh like 40 or 50 pounds though. I was thinking when I grabbed this thing it was going to be, you know, like really light, and it's not light at all. This thing is built industrially, I guess, or commercial made, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, basically on the box it says Pro Series, so maybe that's why. So let me stick this back up here, and like I said, I'll keep updating, you know, these videos if something goes to where it's not, because I'm not gonna give you guys any BS about any of these products. So let's see if you guys can still see the, I don't think you can, so I'm gonna push it down a little bit more so it's kind of one or the other, so you see me or you see the shredder looks like. So anyway, I've got a few more. I got an envelope here, a State Farm envelope here. Let's stick this in here and see what it does. It is just not having any trouble with this at all. And I thought this thing would be a lot noisier, like, you know, it would make a lot more noise. There's another envelope. Wow. Let's see what else I got in this trash bin here. Oh, another thing I wanted to tell you guys too. I got this, probably see me using it. I've got this True knife, and I'll do another review on it, but that's what the case looks like. And basically it's a knife that you can change out the blades on. So anyway, look for an upcoming video on that. It's been super cool. I've actually been using it for about a week now, but yeah, you can kind of see what it looks like there. It's just like that, like a regular knife. But the cool part about it is you can change out the blades, so it's super cool that way. Let's see if I got any more paper in here I can shred. Mostly it's a lot of invoices here, so not invoices but envelopes, I mean. So got this paper here. This one's a little thicker. Let's see what it does with this. See if it takes it pretty easily. Oh yeah, not having any trouble at all. There's another one. It's a little thicker piece of paper. More State Farm stuff. What's this? Okay. Crunched up some of this stuff already, so it should still go in there. Yeah. Sucking it right in there. Pretty cool. Really quiet. Like I said, it's not making, I mean, somebody could be sleeping and you really wouldn't even wake them up with this. The paper is actually making more noise than the actual machine is, which is super cool. Get it to go in there. There it goes. That one was having a little bit of a hard time going through. Get rid of my water bottles here. See if I can find some more paper. I should have this trash can's probably clear full of paper. So, alright. Here's a Wells Fargo. I'm noticing right away that it likes it. The paper's got to be just flat and basically nice and perfect for it to go through there. Another one. There's another one. Yeah, it's just not having any issues at all with this stuff. Just taking it just like the old hungry hippo. Fast as I can feed it in there, it's taking it. Over here, I dropped my papers here, so grab all these out of here so you guys can just. You know, and this pretty much all this stuff in this garbage can is stuff that I would take out and run through or just put in my burning barrel, because, you know, I don't want to be throwing this stuff away. And then someone, you know, identity thieves or whatever, getting some information off of here that I wouldn't want them to have. So, anyway, I'm just, pretty much all this stuff is stuff that I would normally just run through the burning barrel here. So it's heating it right up. Taking it all just like butter, slicing it right up. And then, like I said, some of this stuff is just still got everything in the envelope. It's full envelope. It's taking the whole envelope and everything and just shredding the whole darn thing here. Okay. Yep, it's still going, guys. So this would be, you know, like I said, this is super handy. You got something you've already paid, you don't need to keep it or whatever. You can just throw this in here. Basically, this thing just stays on and shuts off automatically. That's a whole envelope clear full of whatever was in there. And there's a power bill. See what else I got in this trash can here. Let's see here. I think I got most of everything out of here, unless there's another envelope here. I don't really pick these envelopes too easy. There it goes. Couple of sheets at the same time. Let's see how it does that. Taking them right in there. Another sheet of paper. Yeah, let's see what this is. Something State Farm, I guess. Take this whole thing. I'm taking that whole booklet. Flyers. Well, here's a good one here. It's a whole Idaho Power, so that ought to be, that's pretty thick. But they got to stick all their junk in there. They want you to read. So. All right, well, I think that's pretty much it. Don't want to shred the directions or nothing like that. So anyway, take this off of here real quick again. Flip this. Okay, guys, so there it is again. Now I've ran a bunch of stuff through here. Holy cow! Look at that, guys. Just turned it to mulch. I mean, there's no way you'd be able to tell what any of that was. So, check that out. So, it's all just turned into just shredded pretty much. So there's that, light's off again, and then once you get it in, that light pops back on there again. So, let me flip this. So, anyway, guys, first thoughts is this thing is pretty darn awesome. Back in the holder here. My office is pretty tiny, so it's kind of hard to get everything in view. It's either usually me or whatever I'm doing. So anyway, guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you're looking for a shredder, paper shredder for your sensitive documents, I would definitely recommend this. This thing it's not having any trouble at all. It basically shredding anything. In fact, like I said, it'll shred DVDs even. So can't believe that, but it says it right there on the box, so I'm guessing it does. But basically works perfectly. So questions, leave them in the comments. Like these kind of videos, make sure you like and subscribe. Trying to build the channel up, so it kind of helps me out, and hopefully I'm helping you guys out with these reviews. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Make sure you have a great night, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks a lot, guys.